Hi guys, and welcome to today's lesson. So today we are still working with the lattice method. The only difference is we're going to be multiplying 3-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers. Oops. Okay, so your learning target is I can multiply 3-digit numbers by a 1-digit number. Your success criteria are that you are able to set up a problem using the lattice method. So that's that grid. In that you understand the steps of the lattice method and that you are able to multiply a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number using the lattice method. Okay, so the steps are the same as the last time. I'm going to start by creating a grid, and then I'm going to place the numbers I'm multiplying and then multiply each digit, adding diagonally. So the only difference is now I have a 3-digit number. Okay, so I would set it up using a different grid, meaning I need 3 boxes because I have a 3-digit number. Okay, everything else is exactly the same as last time. So I'm going to have you just watch me do this first one. It's 203 times 6. I have my steps off to the side, so if I get stuck or forget, I can refer to those, okay? So first things first, I need to create my grid. I have a 3-digit by 1-digit, so I need, here's for my 1-digit, right? And then I need 3 boxes for my 3-digit, just like that. And then I need to place my number, so I'm going to put 203. And then 6, and then I forgot to do my across, so corner, corner to corner and a little extra, corner to corner and a little extra, corner to corner and a little extra, okay? So now that I have that set up, I am going to start multiplying using the grid. So the 3 and the 6 share a box, so I'm going to do 3 times 6, and I should get 18. So I'm going to put my 1 up top and my 8 on the bottom, so it still looks like an 18. And then I'm going to just keep going. 0 times 6, they share a box, 0 and 6, that is 0, so I'm just going to put 0. And then 2 times 6, well, hopefully we all know that that is 12. Okay. And then now I just add diagonally. So I'm going to switch my colors here just so that way you can see it better. Okay. So add diagonally, I'm just adding the little triangles. So here, there's like an imaginary line here. There's only one, so I'm just going to put an 8. And then here, now I have 2 diagonal lines, and again, I'm just adding the triangles. So I have 1 plus 0, which is 1. And then same thing here. I have 0 plus 2, so that's 2. And then I just have a 1. So then my answer is 1,218. Okay? So this next one, you're going to try it with me. You're going to try to make the grid first. So I want you to start by drawing. Let me change the color of my pen here. By drawing the grid, okay? So I have a 3-digit by a 1-digit. So I'm just going to do a really long box for my 1-digit number, and then I need 3 sections for my 3-digit number. So I'm just going to break it up to look like this. Go ahead and do the same, and then pause if you need to. And then I go corner to corner and a little extra, corner to corner and a little extra, corner to corner and a little extra. Okay? So go ahead and do that with yours. Now we have our grid, so now we need to place our numbers. So 345 and my 4. Okay, so now I'm going to start multiplying. So I need to multiply to get the answer in this first box right here. So what 2 numbers should I multiply to do that? Hopefully you said 5 and 4. 5 times 4 is 20. So go ahead and write that in. Okay, let's go ahead and try the next box. What am I going to be multiplying? Okay, hopefully you said 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is what? Pause the video if you need to. 4 times 4 is 16. Oops, that's supposed to be a 6. There we go. And then the next box, I have a 3 and a 4 sharing that box, right? So what is 3 times 4? Pause the video if you need to. Hopefully you said 12. So now I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Now I need to add diagonally. So I want you to go ahead and see if you can add diagonally by yourself here and then rewrite your answer. Hopefully you said it's 0 plus nothing, and then 2 plus 6 is 8. Remember, if it's not in a triangle, I'm not going to add it. So this 5 is not in a triangle, this 4 is not in a triangle. So 1 plus 2 is 3, and then my 1 is all by itself, and then you should have rewritten it and gotten this. It's still correct without the comma, but it is a good time to be practicing placing your commas. Okay, now let's do this next one. I want you to pause the video and see if you can set up the grid by yourself. Hopefully your grid looks something like this. And then you did your diagonals. Go ahead, pause the video if you need to, and place your numbers. And now, again, pause the video, try multiplying. Okay, hopefully you said 2 times 6, well that is 12, and then hopefully you said, well 3 times 6, 2 times 6 is 12, so that must be 18. And then 4 times 6, ooh, 24. Okay, and then go ahead and pause the video and add diagonally. Again, I'm just adding the little triangles. If it's hard to see, sometimes like I use a different color to show you the diagonals, okay, like that. But then once I have that done, I'm going to rewrite my answer, and when I do that, I'm going to get 1,592. Okay, now you are going to do this first problem all by yourself, and then you're going to hit play once you're done and see if you did it correctly. So go ahead, pause the video, and multiply 655 times 7 using the lattice method. Okay, hopefully you started off with your grid like this, and then you did corner to corner, a little extra, and then you placed your numbers. And then you just started multiplying. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 7 is still 35. 6 times 7. Well, 6 times 6 is 36. If I don't know, I can add 6 more, and I'm going to get 42. Okay. And then I need to add diagonally. The 5 is in a triangle by itself, so it's just going to be a 5. Then I have a 3 and a 5, so that's going to be 8. Then I have a 3 and a 2, that's going to be 5. Then I have a 4. And then you should have rewritten your answer and gotten 4,585. You are going to do the exact same thing, but for 292 times 9, go ahead, pause the video, and try to do this problem from start to finish, and then check your work with me. Okay, so you should have started off with your boxes and your corner to corner and a little extra. You should have placed your numbers. And then you need to start multiplying. 2 times 9 is 18. 9 times 9 is 81. 2 times 9 is still 18. And then you should have added. 8 plus nothing is 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry the 1. Remember, we have to carry the 1. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? When I carry the 1, I'm just adding that number to the number that's already there. I'm not multiplying. It's not 11. All of a sudden, I'm just adding. Okay? So 1 plus 1 is 2. And then you should have come up with 2,628. Okay. Still the same thing. You're going to try this first, so go ahead and you are going to try to multiply 529 times 7. Pause the video if you haven't already. Okay, so you're going to create your grid, Then we're going to put in our numbers. Oops. And then we're going to start multiplying. Okay, 9 times 7 is 63. 2 times 7 is 14. 5 times 7 is 35. Then I'm going to start adding. 3, 6 plus 4 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. Again, I know that looks like an 11, but it is actually a 1 and a 1 together. So 1 plus 1. And then I have a 3 all by itself. And then I need to rewrite my answer. So I'm going to do 3,703. Boom. Okay. So same thing. Pause the video, multiply 173 times 6. You should have had your grid like this, set up your numbers like that, and then started multiplying. 3 times 6 is 18. 7 times 6 is 42. 1 times 6 is 6. And then you start adding. 8 plus nothing, 1 plus 2 is 3, 4 plus 6 is 10, carry the 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, so I have 1,038. Okay, so now it's time for your exit ticket. You have 3 numbers, or 3 multiplication problems to solve using the lattice method. When you are done, Davison's kids, you are going to be Zooming him, I'm assuming, for feedback. My kids, I am not here today, so instead you are going to inbox me with your exit ticket and then work on your activity, so that way I know for sure, yes, they've got it. Okay. If you have any questions, Davison's kids, please reach out to him. My kids, you can inbox me, but I probably won't get to it till tomorrow.